One of the most difficult tasks there is goal setting. And whether you're setting goals for yourself or whether you're helping others in their process of setting goals, goal setting remains one of the most difficult parts of any management process. And the reason that goal setting is so hard is because corporations, organizations teach managers smart goals. And smart goal setting is a mistake. Probably all of you are familiar with the concept of SMART goals. S-M-A-R-T. Specific, measurable, attainable, result-oriented, time-bound. And what happens is we teach managers to set SMART goals, and that, quite frankly, is a mistake. Let me illustrate it this way. I'm going to read a goal statement, and I want you to listen to this statement of a goal, and as you're listening to it, evaluate how good a job it does at meeting the SMART test: specific, measurable, attainable, result-oriented, time-bound. Here's the goal statement. I believe that this nation should commit itself before this decade is out of setting a goal of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth. Now, of course, you recognize the person who set that goal. That was John Kennedy, May 25th, 1961. How does that statement do as far as meeting the SMART test: specific, measurable, attainable, result-oriented, time-bound? The fact is, it does perfectly. It was very specific, measurable. We did attain the goal in 1969. The result was clear and the time was given. It was a SMART goal. The question I ask is, was it a wise goal? We as a nation, by setting and attaining that goal, committed ourselves, as it turns out, to spending $3 trillion of our national fortune to attain that goal. Was that wise? Because for that $3 trillion, we could have built 18 universities the size of the University of Illinois. But we decided, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to take that $3 trillion and put it in rocket ships and blast it into outer space. We could, with the same amount of money, $3 trillion, have built an 1,800 square foot house for every single person in America below the poverty line. But we decided, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to take that $3 trillion and put it in rocket ships and blast it into outer space. Now, the fact is, landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth was a SMART goal. Was it a wise goal? And the difficulty that we encounter in our goal-setting processes is that we stop with the notion of SMART. And what SMART is simply a very minor, almost inconsequential test about whether a goal statement has been structured properly. The fact is, SMART, when it comes to goal setting, has about the same level of importance as spell checking does with Microsoft Word. When you've written a document in Microsoft Word and you hit F7 to bring up the spell checker, what it does is make sure that every word is spelled correctly. It doesn't tell you anything about whether what you've written is well done. You could have written the Emancipation Proclamation. You could have written the Dred Scott decision. You don't know anything about the quality of what you've written. The only thing you know with spell check is that every word is spelled correctly. It's the same situation with goal setting. If we stop at SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, result-oriented, time-bound. What we're saying to our managers is that's the holy grail of goal setting. It's not. It is a minor and inconsequential test. What we need to do is stop focusing on SMART and start teaching our managers how to set wise goals.